Tonight, a titan tumbles while a challenger surges. Welcome to a captivating La Liga showdown, Atletico Madrid vs Villarreal. Will the once dominant Atletico, currently adrift, rekindle their flame against a high-flying Villarreal, hungry for the top spots? Or will the Yellow Submarine finally shatter years of historical struggles against this foe? Prepare for an encounter packed with unexpected twists and tantalizing betting opportunities. Expect a classic midfield chess match, with both sides likely deploying a 4-4-2 setup. Atletico, masters of individual brilliance and lethal from direct free kicks, surprisingly falter in front of goal and, even more critically, struggle to hold on to advantages. Could this choking tendency open doors for an opponent to overturn an early lead? Villarreal, meanwhile, are sharp finishers and prolific chance creators, deadly on the counter and from set pieces. But here's a crucial vulnerability: their aerial fragility. With Atletico known for their cross-heavy approach, will they exploit this Achilles heel and dominate the skies? Team News reveals a landscape peppered with significant absences. Atletico will sorely miss the creative spark of Alex Baena, a major blow to their midfield ingenuity. Doubts also linger over key defender Jose Gimenez, potentially unsettling their backline. Villarreal, too, faces a gauntlet of challenges, with several players sidelined, most notably their talismanic striker, Gerard Moreno, who is a serious doubt. His potential absence could severely blunt Villarreal's attacking edge, leading us to ponder: could a tighter, lower-scoring affair become a more compelling underbet? The league table paints a stark, almost unbelievable picture this season. Villarreal occupies a stellar third place, boasting a respectable 7 points, a testament to their prolific scoring and miserly defense. Yet, their road form is a curious contrast, a single goal and just one draw away from home. Atletico, conversely, finds themselves mired in a shocking 16th position with a meager 2 points, still searching for their first league victory. But here's an intriguing pattern: both sides consistently earn a high number of corners, hinting at relentless wide attacks and potentially fertile ground for corner bets. And watch out for Atletico's disciplinary record: a higher foul count and more yellow cards per game could signal a lucrative market for card-related wagers. Atletico's recent La Liga form is nothing short of alarming. They've stumbled through 2 consecutive 1-1 draws, preceded by a dispiriting defeat. Their solitary recent triumph arrived in an entirely different competition, highlighting a profound struggle to translate promising positions into decisive victories. They consistently find themselves locked in tight, low-scoring stalemates. For savvy bettors, this consistent pattern screams draw potential, especially at halftime. Can they finally break this cycle of frustration, or will history repeat itself? In stark contrast, Villarreal's recent La Liga performances have been nothing short of spectacular. They've notched 2 dominant home victories, including an astonishing 5-0 demolition, alongside a hard-fought 1-1 draw on the road. This showcases their potent attacking prowess, particularly when playing in front of their home crowd. However, their lone away league match this season resulted in that single draw, subtly suggesting their explosive home form might temper slightly when they travel. Could this hint at a slightly more conservative away performance, impacting total goals markets? Globally, Villarreal has been an absolute goal-scoring juggernaut this season, finding the net nearly 3 times per match while conceding next to nothing. Their home record is impeccable, boasting a staggering 7 goals scored and 0 conceded across just 2 fixtures. Atletico, meanwhile, averages a modest 1 goal scored and 1 conceded per outing. This monumental gulf in offensive production makes Villarreal appear incredibly potent, even acknowledging their slightly reduced numbers away from home. Does this make the Villarreal to score at least 1 goal market a compelling proposition, given their consistent attacking output? Delving into their last 6 head-to-head clashes reveals a fascinating pattern. Draws are remarkably common, occurring in half of their encounters. Intriguingly, first halves, in particular, frequently end with the scores level, a valuable nugget for halftime betting. Historically, Atletico holds a marginal advantage in overall victories. Yet, Villarreal did pull off a memorable 2-0 triumph at Atletico's very own fortress a few seasons back, proving they can upset the apple cart. With both teams typically scoring just 1 or 2 goals against each other in these matchups, a goalfest might not be the most likely historical outcome. Zooming in on the goal statistics from their direct confrontations, we see both sides are remarkably evenly matched in terms of goals scored and conceded. Atletico has a slight edge, netting 10 times to Villarreal's 9 across 6 games. And here's a curious anomaly. Atletico has actually found the net more often when playing away against Villarreal than they have at home in these encounters. Consistently, the first halves of these clashes see an almost perfect 5-all split in goals, for and against, for both teams. This strongly suggests a tentative, cagey opening phase, making a goalless first half a recurring historical theme. Will this cautious trend continue tonight? A quick glance at player heights reveals a striking physical advantage for Villarreal across the board, particularly pronounced in their defense and between the posts. Their central defenders tower, on average, 4 centimeters above Atletico's, while their goalkeeper commands an imposing 6 centimeters more in height. This substantial difference could be absolutely critical in aerial duels, a key battleground for set-piece dominance. Given Villarreal's offensive prowess from set pieces, will this height advantage make them unstoppable in the air, creating fascinating corner or header markets? When we compare the age profiles, a clear narrative emerges. Atletico Madrid fields a notably more experienced squad, particularly in the defensive spine. Their average defender is a seasoned 28 years old, with their goalkeeper commanding 32 years of experience. Villarreal, on the flip side, boasts a notably younger backline and a far less experienced goalkeeper at just 24. Could this significant disparity in defensive experience be a decisive factor when the pressure mounts, especially in critical moments or late in the game? Turning our attention to individual player ratings, a compelling narrative emerges. Villarreal's roster generally outshines Atletico's. Their defenders, forwards, and even their goalkeeper consistently boast superior average ratings, indicating a higher level of individual performance recently. While the midfield battle appears more evenly matched on paper, this overall trend suggests Villarreal might possess a crucial individual quality advantage across most areas of the pitch. Could this translate into a significant edge in crucial one-on-one moments, making them a potential value bet? Focusing on the stars, Julian Alvarez and Alexander Sorloth spearhead Atletico's attack as their primary goal threats, with David Henko dictating play as their assist king. But remember, the creative engine, Alex Baena, crucial for drawing fouls and crafting key passes, is sidelined. For Villarreal, Tajan Buchanan has been a revelation, leading their charge with a superb 3 goals, while Eda Young is their chief architect of assists. Yet, the looming shadow of Gerard Moreno's potential absence, a true maestro of key passes, casts a significant pall over Villarreal's attacking ingenuity. Can their remaining stars compensate for these crucial voids? Now, let's explore the flip side, individual vulnerabilities. Atletico's Alexander Sorloth, despite his attacking prowess, consistently commits the most fouls, a pattern that could gift Villarreal dangerous free-kick opportunities. Marcos Llorente, unfortunately, is frequently bypassed by dribblers, exposing a potential soft spot in Atletico's defensive shield. Villarreal, too, has its Achilles heel. Santiago Moreno also racks up several fouls and struggles against direct dribbling. Could these individual defensive shortcomings be strategically targeted, leading to golden chances and making markets like player to be fouled or shots on target particularly interesting? Looking at seasonal goal times reveals a fascinating dynamic. Villarreal are undeniable early birds, netting a significant number of their goals within the opening half hour, with 3 strikes landing precisely between the 20 and 30-minute marks. Atletico also shows an initial surge, scoring twice in the very first 10 minutes. However, a worrying pattern for Atletico emerges. They tend to concede between the 10th and 20th minutes, and again late in the second half. Villarreal, remarkably, has conceded just a single goal all season, and that arrived deep into the game. Does this suggest a potent early goal is firmly on the cards, perhaps from a rampant Villarreal, turning the first half over market into an intriguing prospect? Finally, let's talk totals. Every single match for both Atletico and Villarreal this season has seen at least 2 goals. Yet, here's the twist, Atletico's games have predominantly been tight, low-scoring encounters, with 2/3 of them finishing under 2.5 total goals. Astonishingly, even Villarreal, despite that 5-0 demolition, has also seen 2/3 of their matches stay under 2.5 goals. This data presents a fascinating paradox. While goals are certainly on the agenda, a true high-scoring thriller seems less probable. Does this make the under 2.5 market a strong contender, or perhaps a cautious over 1.5 offers safer ground for discerning bettors?